Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 14 of my campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4 Führerreich as the British Empire. Things have been going mostly pretty well for us. We're about to bring Arabia to heel, although we are still in the midst of a war with France. We're squeezing a lot of the Belgians pretty hard here in Africa, although kind of Central Africa has been given over to the Belgians. It's not really too big of a deal. I don't think they're going to be coming at me in South Africa, although it looks like we've got some naval combat going on in the South China Sea here against, French Indochina. So they've got a battleship somehow. How big is their navy? They've only got a couple of things going. All right, let's try to get some naval bombers out here to assist in the combat. Is this really all I've got left? It's because they're all hanging out up in the English Channel. So let's bring some of them down. Let's come over here. Yeah, first off, we got a ton of fighter wings that aren't doing anything. So let's bring those. Where do we want to put these? Let's bring some of you down here. More naval bomber wings here that aren't doing anything. Let's bring you all to Singapore. There we go. We've defeated West African France. Alright. It's just mopping up operations now, really. Excellent. Alright, more civilian factories are open. Let's focus on building some more air bases around the world. So, for example, let's get some over here. Let's get some more down in, like, Malaya and Singapore regions. Do that and that. Where else are we going to need some? Maybe get some in Kuwait and Sinai and Yemen. Okay, that all should be plenty to keep my construction queues busy for a while. Short on chromium again, because South Africa decided to stop trading it with me for some inexplicable reason. How are we doing as far as logistics go? Look pretty good on everything except for the infantry equipment. Alright, some units are also ready to deploy. Not the Patriot divisions. One armor division is ready. Jewel divisions are not ready. I'm already trying to think about what's going to happen after the war. Where's their new capital? Lagos. Alright, the Arabian Peninsula. With our eyes now cast on the Arabian Peninsula and Parliament fully supportive of attempts to regain our influence over the Arabian nation, the choice has come to us to decide how it may be done. Many in our government believe that an easier way of ensuring our control over the nation is to economically dominate it, as was done in the interwar period. As such, several of our ministers have suggested that we establish an Anglo-American oil company. The benefits from doing so will be twofold. Firstly, we will no doubt gain from any resource deposits discovered in the region. And secondly, the Arabian government will be unlikely to resist us with so much of their economy under our control. Our government is prepared immediately to move forward with this venture. Justify a military excursion. Forget diplomacy, crush them. I think we're gonna do the military excursion because I gotta have the land. I gotta have my railroad. So we're gonna justify the military excursion. Besides, I brought everybody here to dance. All the divisions are in place. Okay, so we cannot advance anymore here because we have to be... Oh my gosh, it's going to take 140 days once I do this. And I have to be at peace the entire time. That actually really sucks. It's so annoying. Anomaly... Okay, so this will give me a claim on Siam, the Great Game. This must be Afghanistan, right? Yep. Cape to Singapore. That's 70 days. Destroying the collectivists. Okay, so what can I do in the meantime? Oh, let's finally get the marine upgrade, probably. And yeah, we're just gonna take it to them. All right, so you go. You don't have a general. Go. You don't either. Alright, hit it. And hit it. Anybody I'm forgetting? Nope. looks like it's everybody. Alright, so green bubbles everywhere. The only thing that should slow us down is the horrible infrastructure and terrain and whatnot. So meanwhile, let's check out how the Marines are looking down here. Pretty good. I think we should just go directly for Algiers and try to wrap this war up as quickly as possible. Looks like we're having some issues. Okay, let's see. Do I have the airbase down here? Okay, cool. So, alright, we gotta distribute some of these a little better. We need more Navy bombers. Let's bring some of you down here. Okay. So we got, of course we have to maintain control over this area. That's right, Malta is mine. The unsinkable aircraft carrier. How could I forget this? So many garbage interwar fighters still. Let's build up the airbase here as well. I can't believe I forgot about that. It's just so annoying that Libya joined the Third International. Yeah, wait a minute. Am I at war with them? No. Okay. Alright. So we've hit 1943. I think we're gonna go for the growth. Streamline line. Yes. Okay. Now. We've got these guys deploying here, so this is going to take us to 576. Yeah, so I'm going to have to wait a little while. I can't use the air bases here. We got some more close air support in this area. Let's bring them down there. We're going to need to get some strategic bombers in place as well, I think. Uh-oh, we got a cutoff. Peru is in another civil war. I think that's their second one. Unless I've lost count. Alright. Finally get artillery 3, and we're good on the infantry. We could go for the land night attack. I don't think it's necessary, nor is the piercing right now. So construction, right. We're constructing things all over the empire. Let's get that last 10%. Also, is there anything else worth grabbing here? Maybe a fighter manufacturer or something. I don't think so, but let's go for light bombers. No. Well, actually, light bombers might be pretty good on the Navy stuff. There's nothing here that reduces production cost. It's going to be Supermarine. The agility is always nice to have. Now, I do need to end this war before I just start to get too tied up in Africa, because I want to. What I'm probably going to do then is take the Cape to Calcutta railway, because it's going to take so freaking long. Of course, that also means I have to have defeated the Arabians. But after that, I guess we'll do the naval conference stuff, or maybe better yet, I'll actually work on my Navy some. We'll just have to wait and see. These guys are ready to go, although we're not able to actually take it to them right now. All right. We've got plenty of fighters. We need let's get the interwar fighters here. And what else? Yeah, just do something like that. All right, we need what do we need? Not the naval bases. We need to be destroying their air bases. Out here, for example. Yeah, something like that. Wait, that doesn't add up. Alright, what's this? More unassigned divisions. Another 24 of these Canadian forces. Excellent. We're going to put you... We're just going to specifically put you right here. Whoops. Cover in this area. Oh, I didn't know that New York was part of New England. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we should have... looks like it's starting to look like we're going to have plenty to deal with the Canadians if they break off. But here's what we're also going to do. We're going to request all their divisions. Give them to me. And we're going to start putting them in other areas of the world. Just in case there's a little rebellion. So we want to drop you guys... Where do we want to put you? Up here. Let's get you over to Africa. Oh, not there. Just something like that. Just get you out of actual Canada. Whatever, that's fine. Okay, things are going good in Arabia. We're on our way to Jeddah. No red bubbles to be seen so far. Oh, do we have to call these guys in? Or wait. I think we do. Iraqi war on Belgium. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but let's call them in. Because it might be stopping us from attacking over here. Yeah, see, oh, I also have to call in the Jewish Commonwealth. There we go. Now we can advance. Great. Lend-Lease, don't mind if I do. What am I short on? Is it infantry equipment? Yeah, I think it's the attrition in Africa and all sorts of stuff like that. It's really starting to pile up on me. Okay. Looks like we can go ahead and activate it. Alright, Godspeed, gentlemen. Again, we just need... The key is just that initial drop. We just need that first beachhead, and we could be good to go. Come on. Use the force attack. Come on now. We need the beachhead. It's non-negotiable. Alright, about to drop in. I think we might get away with it. Come on. I think they left it open. No. It's gonna last less than a day, it says. Naval penalty 24.28. Come on. Don't reinforce. Yes, we've got it. Okay. Australians first through the breach. Alright, we're going to have a couple of you immediately start heading towards Tunis. And let's get at least a couple of you to start heading west. There we go. Just get some breathing room. So as for the Canucks, let's bring them all down here. Alright. Looks pretty good. Looks, yeah, looks real good. Alright, the war should be over pretty fast here. And my Marines are about to get a buff. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I'm still on 3-speed. Alright, Royal Marines are done. We could do Masteries of the Seas now. What is this? Radar technology, rocketry. I don't care about any of this stuff. Oh, the naval bombers actually might be pretty good to have. Let's see, I don't know what the naval conference does, though. Yeah, let's get the naval bomber bonus. How many wars? How many casualties? I've taken still under 400,000 over the course of this entire war, compared to the millions France has lost. All right, this is still looking good up here. Yep, the Australians and New Zealanders have landed. It doesn't appear that they've lost anybody. I think we can just go directly into that. Spread it out. Come on. Now, with the loss of Algiers, how close are they? They are 23%, only 23% towards capitulation, so we still need to get Tunis. Watch us have to go to Madagascar. Wouldn't that be something? It is technically part of the French Republic. So I wouldn't be super surprised if we had to do something dumb like that. Spanish Republic. Oh, right. Yeah, that was Morocco. Yeah, okay, they're gone. Good. Come on down here to your coasts. It's all looking pretty good. Infantry equipment, 10,000 in the hole and counting. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. It's all going to work out. Okay. Good. Good. We're going to have you guys come down the coast here. It doesn't look like I've got... Oh, I got a little bit of some supply issues from these with these cut-off Marines, but it's fine. No big deal. Yeah, the only thing I would imagine is left is, yeah, would be to take, once we've taken Arabia. Yeah, I don't anticipate that the French will flee a second time. Oh, that's not working. That's a no-go. All the Canadians out of Canada. No, they got a few here. Alright, more free civilian factories. What do we want to do with these now? I've completely filled up every single possible slot in Britain, so I guess let's work on Ireland next. What am I short on now? Chromium once more. Okay. Any interesting decisions available? Crush the Imamate of Yemen. Yeah, we're going to do that after Arabia. No need to stretch ourselves thin, he said, while he's had like 6 fronts going at a time during this campaign. See, the problem is just how slow it all is. Alright, they're just about to capitulate. I just need maybe one more victory point somewhere, or maybe taking enough of these tiles will be enough to seal it. Yeah, what else is, oh, no, that was Arabia. Okay, Arabia is ours. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so what is left of France? I think it is just the French Republic and this tiny bit of South America that they own. Ooh, it is actually worth a victory point. How many? 1. It could be the difference maker, though. So tell you what, we're just going to... Oh, this is a puppet of my puppet. Okay, so we're going to take your forces. And do we have any Marines here? Ooh, they got some tank divisions. That's cool. But we're going to take a few of you... No, actually, never mind. That was dumb. Let's get some Marines queued up. Some leathernecks. Oh, there we go. That was French. Never mind. I didn't even need to take it. Awesome. Okay, so this is it's time for the peace conference. Wait a minute, and I actually am not getting claims up here. That's a bunch of nonsense. I guess it just automatically capitulated to Germany or something. Fine. Well, then I'm taking the Benelux region. Alright, we're going to take Luxembourg. Alright, in the interest of fairness, Germany gets its Rhineland. Alright, so let's knock that out first. What is this? Yeah, that's... No. Here, you're even going to get this little chunk of Luxembourg. Okay, but as for the rest, it is mine by rights. Germany, hey, you know, Dressler's not interested in colonies. He's interested strictly in a proper German clay, and I don't think North Africa is proper German clay, so he's not going to have a problem with this. Okay, we're going to... Alright, we're taking the Congo. Yeah, so we got that. going to take Syria. Okay. Indochina will be ours. And finally, the French Republic. So I guess we technically are only getting Madagascar or North Africa. That's pretty damn annoying. Yeah. Look at all that beautiful red in Africa, though. Looks good. Looks real good. Yeah, so is there going to be an event pop up at least or something? No. That's pretty annoying. Well, I think that just confirms for me that the next one I'm going to be taking on will be Germany. But let's now take this time to do the Cape to Calcutta Railroad. With a land border between Cairo and the Raj secured, we can create an even more ambitious railway system than that in Africa. A Cape to Cairo to Calcutta railway, thereby linking our African and Indian holdings as well as our recently acquired territories together firmly, allowing the rapid deployment of the British Army when needed. So it's going to take a while, so let's settle in. We're also going to take it to 5 speed. So, what's next on the agenda? It is, of course, the imperial preparations. Oh, wait, we have to crush Yemen. Occupation of Luxembourg. All right, we'll get a collaborating regime. Phoenicia, collaborating. Belgium. Yeah, we'll set everybody up to just collaborate, I guess. Alright. Now, it's time for the test. Time to find out if I only had to be at peace when I started that focus. I don't think it works that way, but we're about to find out. So, crush the Eminate of Yemen, gain annex war goal. How many divisions do they even have? Between 28 and 34. That's an awful lot to pack into such a small area. Empire Day, thank you. Alright, so let's declare, and will it abandon the focus? It doesn't? Yep, yes it does. Okay, well, now I know, and knowing is half the battle. So we'll just do the London Naval Conference, whatever the heck this is thing. Okay, so you know what I think I might need to do is I think I'm going to need to actually let them out of Yemen. Yeah, you see how this division is running up? I think I'm actually going to be okay with that, so they can get stretched out and I can beat them easier. Because if they're just condensed like this, it's going to take us ages to deal with. Also, let's try to fix up the infrastructure situation or lack thereof in this area. Okay. Yeah, so stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Got another 24 here in India. Now let's actually put some of you over by Afghanistan. Now, I have some Marine divisions set up in Fiji, right? Did I do that? Okay, good. Was just double checking. They are suffering from some infrastructure issues. There we go. Yeah, we're also going to need New Caledonia to be built up. Oh yeah, plus that's going to give me all that chromium. I actually should have done this ages ago. Wait, no, not that. Yeah, just strictly New Caledonia. Plenty of naval bases on it, too. Alright, London Naval Conference. Initially signed in 1928 between the British Empire, Portugal, and the Hellenic Republic, the London Naval Treaty was intended to limit further naval races between nations, similar to the disastrous competition between the Royal Navy and the Kaisermarine that took place prior to the Great War. Hold on a sec. Clean that up a bit. While criticized by many foreign powers as simply acting as a vehicle for our nation to impose maritime superiority over others, the LNT has been useful in safeguarding crucial trade routes around the globe. Today is an auspicious occasion. Our government has been preparing a naval conference to be held in London over the past several months, in which our partners from Portugal and Greece will attend. This conference is intended to not only be a chance to reinvigorate the LNT, but also to lay the groundwork for future expansion. Importantly, we will begin cooperating closely with the navies of these new signatories, granting some significant advantages to our Navian nation. This will surely only increase the more nations we can convince to sign the pact, in the interest of peace, of course. Let us formalize this treaty with our close friends. Alright, so we're still at war. What is this? Align Hellas. We can offer an alliance. Anglo-Japanese ties. That actually sounds kind of interesting. Yeah, an alliance with Japan does sound pretty cool. How big's their navy right now? It's not nothing. Definitely not nothing. We've got all these happening. Are we short on oil again? Oh, we've got too much oil. Let's do that. Or wait, let's do this and this. Already the chromium's coming back. Our offer of guarantee independence. I thought we had already guaranteed their independence, but okay, whatever. We can keep going down here, keep getting more oil and things like that. Resource gain efficiency is also pretty good. 197 days from getting an upgrade. Infantry equipment, we're already back in the positives, which is obviously very good. More Patriot divisions, as many as I can muster. Patriot and Jewels. Okay, so that's finally too much. Alright. Good to know. Who else is ready to go? Are these the armor divisions? Okay, good. Very good. Let's drop you off up here. And let's check out how things are going in Yemen. See, I think they're just a bit too... Yeah, there's too many of them, and the infrastructure is too poor. So let's see what we could do in the meantime. Anglo-Portuguese relations. That is only if the Civil War has ended. Let's work on the seas a bit, I guess. Alright, so we've got our first tank, proper tank divisions up and running, sort of, up here. We have the signal companies with them as well. Okay, good. How many more of those can we make? Right, that's too many. 3 more. 3 more can get queued up. How about heavy tanks? We don't have those. Alright, so we're going to duplicate this and switch these all over to heavy tanks. Here we go. The Edwardian divisions. Right. So how many of these can we queue up? Whoops, my bad. Let's close that. They're down here. The Edwardian divisions. We can build quite a few, looks like. Okay. We can build 5. So you know what? How about we make it 3, and we'll turn these into 40 widths. Actually, no. Wait a second. Wait a second. All right, so we're working on the Centurion. Well, we're pretty close to... All right, so we've already got the Black Prince up and running. So let's make a variant of it, since it's going to be the final heavy tank anyway. Yeah, let's crank it up all the way. Right, too much. Max speed, 6.4. That doesn't actually help too much. Can I get the main gun all the way up? Alright, max speed here is 5.0. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need that little bit of extra max speed there. And plus, increasing the engine actually doesn't do anything to the reliability, it would seem. Yeah, it's just going to move slower than usual, and I can live with that. There we go. So let's switch it out. Good. hardly lost any efficiency cap at all. Alright, and then the medium tank 2s we're going to replace with the modern tanks as soon as we get the opportunity. So, now that we've done that, I actually think we're fine there for now. Our Masteries of the Seas is complete. We got some Admiralty stuff down here with the carriers and whatnot. I think we can wait on that. There's Naval Doctrine stuff here too. And we need... which one? Light bombers? Yeah. Okay. Now, what's next? Yemen. Yemen is still kind of an issue. We're going to start strategically bombing them into the ground. Yeah, as soon as I can find some interwar stuff. No, is it not here? Okay, interwar, bunch of interwar fighters. I guess that's something. But not exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, that's fine. We'll just bring some over. Tactical bombers. Yeah, you guys come on down here. You too. So I also want more... Well, how am I doing on the infantry equipment? I'm almost caught up again. It's going to take us 40 days. So let's set up some more leathernecks. We're going to need plenty of Marines. As many as I can get. 12 for now. Because I'm just so worried about Australia breaking off, just because of how annoying it's going to be. Like, you know, all these little areas I'm going to have to cover to do a proper naval invasion. Large ships on low strength. Never repair. No, go repair. Go repair. Alright. We got that done. Next is... What's our next priority? Let's up some of the infrastructure down here and here. And be thinking about, you know, potential naval bases and stuff we could put here. Look at Siam. They're the only thing we don't have in this peninsula. It's really screwing up the borders. It's so unnecessary that it has to look like that. Alright. Let me set up these last two researches, and we're going to call it a day. Just a few more days to go. Well, by a few more days, I mean 143 days. Just 143 days to go on that, on the modern tanks. Okay, and what's outdated? The artillery, right. Okay, looks good. Great, so productive episode. We defeated the French. We have most of Africa under our thumb. It's basically just us, the Portuguese, and Halle here, of course. And in the next episode, we're gonna hopefully deal with the British. I mean, not the British, with the Yemenis, the Yemens. And once that is done, we're gonna have to just... It sucks, but it looks like I'm going to have to take 140 days without doing anything, but that's okay, because in that time I can set up my air bases, set up naval invasions, all sorts of stuff that I'm going to need to put down any potential rebellions. I'm completely unconcerned with South Africa. I'm sure it'll go fine, whatever happens. I don't think the Raj even can break away, because I reunited it, but New Zealand and Australia worry me the most, and Canada is right next to me, so I could just absorb them pretty darn fast, I think. So we'll have to wait and see though. How many divisions does Australia have? They've only got 9 right now. These guys only got 10. Okay, so once we get the naval landing, it's not going to be too difficult. Although I sure do wish I had more than I do have. Start getting a navy moving down there. You're going to be based out of New Caledonia there, John. Yeah, maybe this is all for nothing. Maybe because I'm so absurdly powerful, as soon as I propose the Federation, they'll all just say, yes, please. Thank you, Edward. May I have another? Alright, so I'm conquering history games, and I will see you in the next one. Whoops, almost forgot to pause there.